Yo, so guys, your boy vKilljoyy here, and today I'm going to be doing an After Effects tutorial on a like a little what do you call it, transition sort of effect I've used in a previous edit. I can't remember how long ago it was. Might have been in October or something. And I decided I might as well show you guys today. I got like a little clip I used in my montage. So yeah, first of all, let me show you a little preview of it. So you got my video which I used it right here. The quality may not be the best, but go around here. And then bam, and then that effect by there. We just go back to that. I'll slow it down and show you it again. But yeah, turn that audio off because the audio doesn't really matter now. You know, it pops out into the screen, and that is that. So we're going to be using that today in this clip. I'm going to use it. I kill this guy. I wait, and then I'll put a keyframe there until when I want the clip to end, which, to be honest, you can do this whenever you want. You know, it can be, you can do it like for whatever amount of time. The other one before I think was a bit shorter, so hopefully this still looks okay. I think I'll shut it down to like, you know, half a second is roughly the, you know, I think that'll be a good time for it. Just do all the effects. So, first of all, what you want to do is you want to duplicate the layer. Okay, and then cut that layer to the start of where you want your effect to happen. Okay, so the first part you can do whatever you want to it, you know, time frame it, time warp it, do whatever, as long as these last two are exactly the same, you know. So they both could have time warps on them and they'd still be fine. So I want to go to your effects and presets and just let mine load up because, you know, first time of using it today. Let me go, and then you want to type in Mosaic. If you could spell it right, that'd be good. You have one already in, but I'm going to use Sapphire style Mosaic just because I prefer it. I think it still works the same way. I hope it still works the same way. Oh gosh, put it onto there. That would actually work. So you see, you've got a lot of pixels, as you can imagine. I think if you go to like 720 pixels, it goes to normal. Then obviously if you go to if you go to 1, then, you know, it's very, very few. So they start off at 40 right there, which is it's not bad. So you want to go to the start, and you have to try and decide what you got to keyframe it as. I think. Actually, first of all, click on the layer, click T, and drop the opacity down to 70, okay? Because you don't have it fully on. You see now, you can see the, you know, the clip behind. It looks pretty good. We are probably going to adjust that later on. So actually, yeah, put a keyframe of 70 at the end. Have the start of it at like 0. So then you can see that it'll gradually come in. I know we might alter that right now. Actually, get that one and just, like, you know, use the time graph to just like bump it up so that it's gets to 70 a bit quicker. So just like there, pop, and yeah, that should hopefully look okay. Then also with this layer, you want to start off with the scale as normal. Then when you go to the end, you want there to be big pixels on the screen, like that. So it seems like the clip's coming out at you. You also want to do this with the bottom clip as well. Just, you know, scale it up. Don't do it as much as the first one. So do it, you know, maybe 170. Just as long as you get that effect. Well, you know, the impression that they're both coming towards you. Better if the top one goes a bit more, just for, you know, just for the effect. It's better if you do like lengthen out the the clips, but you don't have to do that, you know, just yet. You can do that at a later date. Well, you have to do that before you use the effect, so just keep that in mind. So I think that's a good size for the pixels, to be honest. I don't really want to mess around with that too much. And you want to go to hue and saturation. Drag that onto this top layer again. See, that's all normal. If you want to go to the start, keyframe the color range, go to the end, and you know, bump this up to like maybe 2. Depends on what you want your clip to look like, and then bam, it'll do some pretty cool stuff. You can also mess with the saturation if you want, which I think I will. Yeah, put that up. Lightness, go down a little bit maybe, and yeah. So this works really good on maps which have like a green background. And they can look pretty cool. I think on this I actually had the pixels get bigger as well. Let me just see. Yeah, the pixels seem to also enlarge. So if I start off by here, go back into my Mosaic tab, pixel frequency, do it to there. and do this down to like maybe 30 or 20. Okay, and then they're a lot bigger. I'm pretty sure I used some other effect. I remember I did this a while ago. I haven't really used it since. I was always meaning to do a tutorial on how to do it because I think it looks great. Let's look at it again. Yeah, okay, we're doing pretty good, I think. I might just mess with the hue and saturation a little bit more. Turn that up to like 3 rotations. You can do how many you want. That's how many times it'll go through the wheel and cycle through all the colors. But got that. Bam, goes out and goes to darkness. Let's see how that looks so far. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do more to it. Yeah, you see there, that was actually really quick. Run preview. So you kill that guy, and bam, pops out to the screen. It looks okay. I think the bottom one, I even tried to lower the opacity maybe to like 70. Just give you that effect that it's fading out, and then it goes to black, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, as I said, it looks better when you have like a greenish sort of background. However, it still looks okay. So that's pretty basic on how to do it. You can, obviously do a bit more in depth. I think I might even try and do some more. I think I used a bit of blur. I think I'm going to use camera lens blur because it's a good blur. So you want to start it off at 0. Then in the end, you don't have it too much, so maybe like 5, just to fuzzy it up. Then obviously you'd add this and the bottom clip. The bottom clip also needs to have a bit of blur. This one you start off. Oh no, I actually just put it on the same clip. Fail. You wanna start off at 0, and at the end turn off that layer. Put up to like 10. This one you want to be a lot blurrier than the top clip. Just because then it feels like you're sort of going away from that one, in a sense. But yeah, as you see there, you got the nice contrast in the colors, which you can actually see, which is a nice thing. And yeah, you see that's I think that is actually pretty much all I did for the other one. But as I said, it looks better on a green clip. I can show you that as well. If I just look for a clip which has like green background, what was on Nuketown, say. Nuketown's pretty good for that stuff. And yeah, it's a pretty basic tutorial, but obviously if you get like the timings a bit better, like mine I think was a bit too short, then it can look even, better and with the right colors. So, let's go on our project. Let's get a new clip. Bourgeoisie. I had sniper clips on Nuketown, I remember. What's a good one? To be honest, I don't think it really matters. I'll do no, not when you're EMP'd, it will not look that good. I'm pretty sure. To be honest, I never really had any good clips. So whatever. Let's use a Black Ops 1 clip just to show you on there. I never really got to edit any Black Ops 1 clips, but I would have liked to, because Black Ops 1 is pretty cool. So yeah, this is where I got my triple headshot feed and then choked the last one. This is what I'm going to keyframe. I'm actually going to go a second ahead, as opposed to, what do you call it, half a second like I did last time. If I just duplicate that layer, cut it, change the opacity to, did I do it entirely to 70? No, it started off at 0 and gradually went up to 70. Yep, that sounds about right. 0, put that up to 70. Do the keyframes. Do the graph editor, because this will help a lot in just making sure your clip is just a lot smoother, and the editing, it just looks a lot cleaner, in my opinion. And also you want to do the opacity on here. The one on the opacity on the bottom, you don't really need to change too much. What I say, you don't need to really, do the graph editor on this one. It's not necessary. On the scale as well, you could also use graph editor if you would like. It's just a bit of an idea. You can do it, but it's not necessary. Obviously, though, I'm going to do it because I want to keep the a little smooth and stuff. You could just do that. Highlight both of them. Just do ease in. That's all you really need to do. It's nothing insane. on that side of it. Then on this, you're gonna want to go to like 230-ish. You know, just make it pop out a bit. It doesn't have to be too much, but you know, and a decent amount. Then you just want to do that. So that's perfect, like it is. Scale everything just pops out a bit, like bam. That'll look actually really good. Yeah, I think if you do over like a second period, it looks a lot better than just, you know, not a second period. If you go to Mosaic again, if I could spell it, that would be great. I'll actually show you with like the normal Mosaic now, because it's a little bit different. See, it asks for horizontal and vertical blocks. And this one I think actually does look a bit better. So if we do these both up to 40, which is what we had last time. If you do them up to 720, I'm pretty sure. Oh, if you do it horizontally to 2080 and horizontally to 720, there's like no change. That is exactly how it would look like if there was none on that, because you know it is. That's the resolution of the clip. 40 up, and so you got little pixels. It's not too obvious, but when you zoom in more, you can see it a lot, which is you know, that's good. That's what you want. And what other effects I used? Hue and saturation / saturation even. If you keyframe there and go to the end, and cut it a bit longer, do like say 5 rotations. Yeah, I prefer using this effect because you know it does a lot more color wise. Yeah, this one looks a lot better, I think. And obviously, if you have a CC over the top as well, it looks, you know, even greater. And if you use RSBM or RSMB, don't know which way around it is, but I'm gonna be using that in my next edit. It's a great effect if you guys can get it. It says I'll even show you what it does now, to be honest. So blur, gonna put on some camera lens blur, and just from the start here, keyframe it as you guys know on 0. Go to the end and do it like 5. And on the bottom, you're gonna want to do the same sort of thing. Start it off at 0, and then keyframe it up to 10. You can also use the graph effector for this, or the effector graph for this. But to be honest, I'm good. Actually, I think I'm gonna do the bottom clip as it's only going up to 5 as well. Not 10, just so it's a little bit nicer on the eyes. But yeah, that looks pretty good so far. So I'm just gonna add in a what do you call it, like a CC, just one of my preset ones. Go to CCs. My CCs. I got one of the contest CCs. Which one are these? Week 145. Yeah, it doesn't look too good on this map, but whatever, we got a CC nonetheless. And it's gonna look pretty interesting on this. So if you use Control-Alt-Y again, and then if you put this layer to the bottom, I think that works better. RSMB, and I use RSMB Pro because I'm a pro like that. And it'll just notice, you know, like little movements you do, and it'll blur accordingly. So if I just give you a preview of this is probably, you know, a finished version. If I just render out and stuff. So yeah, feel free to use this, guys, in whatever clips you want to. It looks really good. You know, especially if it's like sort of dubstep, drum and bass sort of montage where it's like, I want to say so, you know, colourful. If that's, yeah, you could use that. Yeah, use that term. As you saw in my preview, it was, you know, colourful CC, which had, you know, a lot of different colours going on, and especially on this clip here, you see, I did that, and then bam, it'll come up there. It looks really vibrant, especially you know, with decent CC in certain maps. So yeah, that is that. Now let's see, the effect is going to start to load up here. I decided to do full resolution, which is probably like the worst idea I could have done. But let's just see how long we've been recording. 14 minutes, okay, not too bad. Yes, let's have a look. Oh, I don't think it could actually load it, so let's go to half quality, unfortunately. Let's start from by here now instead. Because hopefully now it can actually load it. because obviously with the CC and the RSMB and the Mosaic effect and everything, it's a bit hard on my PC. If you guys can tell, I sort of got a bit of a cold today. Yeah, it just can't load this. Change that to 2 and change it to a 3rd quality, maybe? So hopefully load? No, it's not even wanting to load. Maybe if I just take off RSMB. You guys saw it in the preview there, it like all, you know, switching and stuff. Yeah. See that? It looks pretty good if I change this back up to like the full quality. And I'll show you again because, you know, when it's in its best quality, it looks amazing. Ah. You may say just picking my nose, you know, as you do. During the live com. Yeah, the CC doesn't really do it justice. I'll try and actually find the CC which I used in the actual edit. So you guys can see it then. Yeah, that looks pretty deep. That looks pretty nice. I can actually delete that RSMB layer. I don't know why it isn't working, actually, but whatever, it's not. I've got tons of people's CC, so let's just try and find my one. iCars, no, not yours, mine. Yep, I'd like to have mine, CC folder. Hey, there we go. So it's Better Than Joker's dual app actor 2 adjustment layers for this. That's good. Control Alt Y. It gives you the top layer. Bam like that. And the bottom layer, bam like that. I didn't even drag the top layer on, I don't think. Top layer onto there like that, yeah! So you see now, if I preview it, it's going to look a lot nicer. Because as I said, colourful edits with a colourful CC will make this effect look so much nicer. See, they're already looking amazing. I think it'll look like a really cool effect. I think I saw it in a, what do you call it? Face Ferns edit, and I decided to try and recreate it. I've got it similar. It's not amazingly the same, but I think it still looks amazing. And you guys can obviously adjust this how you please, and take what you want from this. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and comment down below as always, and ask me if you have any other effect that you want me to show off, or teach you how to use a certain, effect or plugin which I may have. Just give me ideas for the series, because otherwise I'll just try and think of, different effects and stuff every now and then. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, please remember to like, comment down below as always, and subscribe for more daily content. I'm your boy Killjoy, and I'm out. Peace, guys.